I saw people calling for my share to be cut down.
And that's where I put my foot down.
They were like, you don't deserve it because you don't speak much. I'm sorry, I'm a quiet boy.
It's all good, but there's 4 of us.
No, but the unfortunate thing about last episode, George, was that you had the opportunity to make a real 10-minute part about yourself and you just flat out refused.
But that's humble, isn't it?
Yeah, humble. I'm
Humble, yeah.
I don't want to take the spotlight off any of you guys.
Oh, very sweet of you. Very sweet.
Because I realise I'm really interesting. So I think I just outshine all of you.
Oh, so you're thinking, like, if you start talking, then that's the whole hour gone, just like that.
Yeah, I believe so.
That is kind. It is kind.
Thanks, mate.
Very selfless.
What's the crack? Have we started? We've started?
Yeah,
let's
we
start,
we've
man.
begun.
All right. Yeah, welcome to Eboys podcast.
7?
It is 7, yeah, it is 7.
That's quite a few episodes.
The lucky number. I was actually born on the 7th of the 7th month at 7 minutes past midnight.
1777.
1997.
1997, yeah, that's the one.
I thought it was 1979, wasn't it?
You woken up in the mood today. This is nice though. This is a little. We're recording this one at 2 p.m. It's usually like in the Hobbit hours of half
It's a
10,
very
11
different
p.m.
vibe.
See, but the issue
Yeah.
is when we're recording during the day, my greenhouse of a flat is very hot and also very bright.
Well, you should have got aircon. We told
Yeah,
you,
cheap
idiot.
bastards.
Yeah, I can't get. There is no aircon here.
Hey, you
Let's
cheap
go move
Should have
somewhere
got a
else.
flat with aircon.
Yeah, get your money up.
This is the
Move
part where
into
you
the
invest in
E-Boys
a
house.
fan, mate. You invest in a fan. You don't have any of those?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna just take a step back for this episode. George, you can
Yeah.
fill in my spot.
All right, sweet.
No, you started on George, and then it's come back to you.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying it. George, I'm sorry. I'd like to apologise.
It's all right. I accept your apology.
Not enjoying it. That sounds like everybody when they saw E-Boys chess.
Stop! You're
That video did well.
This is an issue, right? Alex is becoming the highlight. We need to stop this before it happens, please. That's the third funny thing he said. And we've only been recording for 2 minutes.
I'm just on fire today. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, why didn't you guys like E-Boys chess?
Well, look, we wasted 20 minutes of your time, but thank you for it.
No, the video was good. I'm standing by this.
I thought it was a good video. It's just we couldn't think of a good title and thumb. The best one we could
did,
come
yeah,
up
it
with
was. We made a video about
E-Boys
chess.
bet on chess.
Look, I remember we were at the meeting and we had a meeting deciding like what the videos are, right?
We were like,
and
yeah.
so we came up with
We were like, yeah, this is a banger.
we came up with three really good ideas, and then we're like, right, what do we do next week? And then then I don't know who said it. I actually think it might have been me because I watched chess content.
It was you.
So
it
it's
was
your
you.
fault.
But I was looking back. I was at the end of the meeting. I was looking at the board and I was like, banger, 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 chess. And I was just like,
No, but you were like, oh, all these chess videos get millions of views. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, right, sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys,
Sorry.
on a positive note, right?
Yeah.
E-Boys bet on chess games gained us 92 subscribers.
Yes!
Oh, get in.
92!
Well in.
Get
Lost
in.
us 800.
And £7,000 to be fair, so I mean, fucking well.
three of them are grandmasters as well. So
Yeah, that is probably the first video we've done in a while that's made profit.
that's not
No,
true.
we've done.
Oh,
loads
nah,
of
we're
that.
not that high effort, are we?
Well, I
hang
mean, the
on.
studios cost a fair bit, but we made that money.
George
back.
would not allow that.
I'd say we probably spend up to $1,000 a video.
Yeah.
Most of the videos make over that.
It's fair.
I
It's
spent a canny bit on the green screen one.
yeah. Green screen was. It's fair to. If we give you
pretty
green
close to it,
screen though, when God gives, God must also take away.
I mean, the fact there's money in the account shows that we make profit on most of the videos.
Yeah, the fact that we've already got like over 6 figures is pretty great.
It's crazy by the.
Yeah, like what? Only 200, 300?
The fact we're nearing on 1 million now is like,
None of this is true.
Oh yeah, the fact we're multi-millionaires. It's.
I'm looking forward to the day we can invoice all our expenses back from that account though, because that's gonna be a great day.
Oh my god, suddenly my account's gonna be looking a lot nicer. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
oh, that's going to be a beautiful day.
That'll be the
gonna
day
be-
where we go. Oh, we've
Oh,
made so
travel.
much.
Well, you know.
Yeah, everything will be invoiced. All the Uber Eats deliveries. I'm just gonna invoice everything there.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be taking a fee for putting me in the same room as Alex for longer than 3 hours at a time as well.
That's understandable. Luckily, the podcast you have to do that, so we can save. E-Boys chest saves on that
Oh yeah.
as well.
That's why we're recording from home. Actually, boys, why are we recording from home for the next couple of weeks?
Well, who wants
'cause
to?
of COVID?
Because one of our friends, has COVID-19 and has just been out going to the pub. So we've been in contact with.
Go on, name and
No,
shame.
don't.
Can
we?
Don't name and shame. Don't
No,
name
let's
I
not.
don't. No, let's not do that.
I'm just saying, if you see
So
somebody,
it's a wrap for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. see anybody we know, right? You see them
Yeah.
out in public, just shout at them because high chance you might be right.
If you see them at the
Just
gym,
go wee woo wee woo wee woo. COVID, wee
Yeah,
woo
just
wee
point
woo.
at them in the street, like an omen. Just point at them
yeah.
and just tell them to go
So
home.
basically, this week is Eboys Jet on Best. Eboys Bet on Chess 2.
Welcome to Eboys Jet on Best.
3.
Eboys Jet.
We just lose all coherency from being
It just
locked down
gets
again.
the channel just starts going down and oh man.
Well, the channel started in lockdown. I think it's gone. It was better in lockdown.
We had some great,
You reckon?
we had some really
We had-
great
yeah, we
We
had-
videos.
we had
literally
some
launched
bangers.
this fucking channel looking at people's OnlyFans.
We said we were going to do a tier list this episode, so I think we should do it.
Oh, we did!
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Do you know what one of the comments was on E-Boys Battle Chess? Which was, one of the top comments was, where does this come on the tier list? I was thinking,
Oh, okay.
no.
I quite liked that video. I thought it was good.
It was funny.
I thought the video itself was really good. It's just the SEO.
Well, at least you did.
People who watch the video seem to really like it. All 5 of them.
All I can see for E-Boys YouTube tier lists are tier lists of just us four.
I don't want to do that. Let's not do that.
Hold on, let me have a look.
Wait, E-Boys Bet on Street Fights. Does anyone else realise that's age restricted?
Yeah,
I
it did get
realised
age
the other
restricted.
day.
What?
Since when? Since when?
Yeah, just wait until they find E-Boys Bet on Chess, mate.
Is it a surprise, Will? Is it a surprise?
No, we just
Yeah, wait, so is there no E-Boys tier list fit with the video?
I think somebody did.
I'm sure I've seen them about.
Somebody
I've
did
seen
make
them
one.
about,
Somebody did make
so-
one. If I have to, I can ask the Discord. I'm sure they'll find one. The
Oh, I found
Big
one. I
one,
found one. I
that's
found one. I found one.
Yeah, is it up to date?
Yeah, I can see the dreaded fucking chess video in the bottom right.
oh, it's been added. Nice.
Talk about something else while I'm doing this.
Arse talk for the week.
Oh,
Oh,
has there really been anything?
Have you seen any fatty batties over the last?
Bundas?
Not-
Oh, Pretty Patel. She's got a big bum.
Yeah, did you see Skepta tweeted?
Yeah, he tweeted about her having a big bum. Did you see that? I'm going to butcher his name. The really funny guy with the big eyebrows. Manaya Chawad? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. The
Did
guy
you
who
see
does-
his fucking song about it? It's phenomenal.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh my god, he like remade a set. Oh, he's so good. Shout out him. I know I butchered the name, but if you could get it from that.
Is this Unknown P? Is that what he goes?
Yeah.
He's really good. So I think we should start with E-Boy's Photoshop challenge.
That was ropey. I would put.
I quite liked. I put that at like a C.
You
I'd
won
say it's
that.
mid-tier.
That's the only reason you're
I'd say,
putting
no,
it at
I'd say
C.
it was mid-tier. I'd say it was a mid-tier video.
I'd vote D. It was in our head. It was good, but when we got to actually doing it, we were like also focused on the time limit and getting it. No one said anything funny. There was no entertainment value. It was just
I
competition.
think it was a good idea. Poor execution.
Do you remember how shit we thought that recording was? Do you remember like
Yeah.
when we finished that recording, we were like, what the fuck was that? We were filming for like 2 hours.
Well, that's what also happened with Chess. Went for 2 hours.
I thought it came out all right. I'm voting C.
Yeah.
That's what my vote
I'd
is.
vote D.
I think it could have been a C, but I also agree with D.
I think it was plain average, so I think C.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Cool.
So Alex was kind of in the middle, so let's put it at C.
Yeah, put it in C then.
You put it C. Put it C.
Okay, who's the funniest E-Boy? Right. Okay. The issue with that one was like doing Jackbox. We had such a good recording the night before. Everyone came into the second recording with a bit of low energy. I think someone must have like corrupted the footage. I don't really remember what went on.
Shut up, James.
and-
I was angry for 2 days about it.
Yeah, we had a domestic about that fucking video.
So
The issues of who's the funniest E-Boy is the first one we recorded is S tier.
I wouldn't say that, lad.
But
No,
we'll ever
I'd
see-
say that one was like a D.
No, mate. That
'Cause
was
we
our
have to
best
record
recording
the sense
ever.
of a lot of it.
We're never
George,
going to beat
you-
that.
George, you were so funny that video. You would think, what? That's
Yeah, it's the
and
funniest
it's just lost, and no one will
No
ever
one will
see it.
ever know.
That was our
Well, we
best
could.
ever
Why don't
moment
we
as a four.
hashtag release the audio?
Could you imagine?
Release the audio as a podcast.
E-Boy's audio book. Who's the funniest E-Boy audio book edition?
Right. What are we saying here for? Because we can all agree that was an F tier.
Yeah, that was
Eboys Mastermind. I'd say that was a pretty average one.
But I think as a video or as like a YouTube video, it wasn't like ever gonna bang. But the recording was jokes.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
It was really funny.
When we both accidentally faked it at the end, I quite like. I'd go better than Photoshop personally. I'd say B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with that.
I would agree with you there. I also think it was the beginning of when we were trying to like formulate the content into more of like a.
What does that mean?
Well, kind of like, you know how we had like the Mastermind like style shit, like the editing was like taking a step up at that point.
Was that post Chip Fat era?
This was Joe Designs.
That
I
was
think.
Joe
This was
Designs, I'm pretty sure.
Fucking hell.
Well, in big ups, Joe Designs. Shout out Joe Designs.
So what's that? The 50. I loved that video. I thought that was great.
That's a great video.
See, the thing is, I've seen other people's tier lists, and they put the fifth E-boy really low.
Really?
Yeah.
But I think it may be because it's not actually that much of us.
And because, right, we had so many good ones from people that just never saw the light of day.
Yeah.
Just cut out. Fucking rest in peace, Curtis Connor.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, we lost a few people in that one, didn't we?
See, the thing is as the creators, that one banged. So we saw that and we were like, fucking great video, big success.
Did that one pop?
Yeah, it did, yeah. Especially first day. That was one of our best first days.
It was a great first day. Big up, Stephen Tries.
Shall we put that in B then? Because I thought it was quite good.
I'd vote. Yeah, I'd agree with B.
I think I would also agree with B.
I think B because there were some really, really strong parts, but also there was. I mean, I remember sitting in that recording. There was a lot of time where there wasn't anything really to talk about.
Some weak parts, like what YouTuber was the weak part of that video?
I'm trying to think.
James.
Cheers, mate. Thank you for that.
So the Kahoot one. I thought that one came out pretty good.
I think it did as well, but it was kind of like it didn't do well in terms of views. I think that was like our first stinker.
Yeah, but still, we're talking about like in terms of content here, not like views.
Oh wait, I like that. Sorry, back to the 50 boy. I'm just scrolling through. I really like that. Yeah, sorry.
Do you want to put that in A?
Oh, I like that. Was good, you know.
I think 50 Boy is one of the videos that I've laughed the hardest during a recording.
But it's also the least us one, so it makes sense that you would laugh a lot in it because it's not us being collective and making content as in like us creating for others to laugh.
But it's hard to look at.
We just sat and put our feet up for the whole week.
Yeah,
exactly.
Which was the best thing about it. It was a reaction video.
Yeah, all right. I think B's fair.
Well, for Kahoots.
Kahoot, I think Kahoot is a. I don't know how I feel about Kahoot, because
I'd go D or B. C.
You really think? I thought it came out good in terms of content. I'd say C.
I didn't remember what it was when you mentioned it.
I put it at C.
I would put it in C as well. I don't think it was like shit, but I also don't think we realized its maximum potential. You know what I mean? It felt when we did the recording, it felt like it all happened incredibly quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when it came out, it was like, yeah, this is a decent video, but I felt like it could have been more.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say. C.
Okay, I think Omegle, hear me out. I think this is my first S. I really liked the Omegle video.
Omegle was good.
I really liked the Omegle video.
I put it in A. I wouldn't put it in S because I don't think it's.
There are moments I fucking remember.
What were the bits of it that were good?
Where the guy kissed the Yoda and then punched him.
George
the bit
beat
where
the
George
fuck out
comes
of me.
in and beats up Alex, which is just really funny. The way he like.
It's an iconic moment, that.
Where Alex is like crying and George comes in and like pretends to beat him up.
I'd say it's between A and B. I don't think it quite meets the requirements for S. I think S should be reserved for like top two. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go B because it was a Chip Fat speciale as well. When I remember he smashed it out the park on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's an A for me. I think that's.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's an A, but I think it might get demoted to a B.
So hang on. So what's your vote, Alex?
I think it's an A
James,
currently. Yeah.
I'm on an A with that as well.
All right, George, you're on.
Yeah, A.
All right, okay.
Oh, that's an A.
Eboys. Oh, I like that.
Lawrence made this video.
I love that.
Yes.
That's an A for me.
I think I would be drifting between A and B because it was our first real studio video, and I think you could tell it was like a bit different, like when we were actually recording it. I felt, for example, with me, I don't feel like I really said or did much, but then I like after the recording, I was like, I don't think like I really came through in that video.
I think what's underrated in that video though was the conditions we were under as well. It was boiling.
How fucking hot was it? So fucking hot. We were. I got there and fucking Charlie Roxburgh's just in his boxer setting up the cameras.
And you haven't even entered the studio yet.
I think it was a good video, but I think I don't think it went down that well. So I'd go B.
I'm with that.
Sure, I'm with you.
So I really liked Art School. I would have put Art School in A, but it was also my idea and week, that one. So
I also think like we'd be inclined to put that one higher because it was done in the studio. But I think we need to think of it like on a level of like, how did it go down?
I mean, I was very happy with that video because it went a lot more smoother than I thought our first studio recording was going to do, and in the amount of time that we got it done, I think. But that doesn't mean that it's a better video.
No.
Right. This is S. This is S.
Easy.
Right. Okay. For audio listeners, that's the takeaway one.
Yeah, takeaway.
That's our best video we've ever done.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out Chris MD and Ollie.
Yeah, and Ollie, Chris and Ollie.
Also, I think we really need to give some recognition to the Will and Alex go and pick up the takeaway moment, because that really made the video a bit different. Like we could have just
Oscar moment,
because it was like there was so much like going on and it was so chaotic. It was just like it really suited us. I think.
I don't think I've drove the Belle Delphine car since.
No, we went Pets at Home.
Was that after that video?
Yeah, it was the room one.
Oh, yeah, it was. Well, I haven't driven it since then. It's not actually, this is probably very illegal. It's not actually registered in my name yet still. And I thought that was
So if you get pulled over, your name's going to be Belle.
I think it's still being hers, but if I get pulled over and it's not in my name, I get big bollocked apparently. So I still, Belle, if you're watching this Eboys podcast 20 minutes in, please send the V5 off so I can drive the car again without getting arrested.
Yeah, you just have to stick to the Lambo, won't you, Will?
That's it, mate.
What are we saying about the TikTok science challenge?
D, C.
See, I think we've already got we got none in D.
I'm saying D.
I mean, Nico was great.
I think Nico
was great. Oh, go on, sorry.
Nico redeemed it, I think.
Yeah.
I think he was great on it, but I think
none of them went well.
As a whole, the video was like, I don't think it was that
People
great.
were saying that's the one video where I'm the least energetic in that one, and that's where I remember just like nothing went right in that video.
But I found that funny though at the time, like when like George is telling you to do stuff and you're just like deadpan, just staring at the camera. I think there's a lot of that was very funny.
There was a lot of pressure on that one, though.
A million views on that one for sure. That one did not, because bro, none of the experiments were good.
Is that on a mill?
What was the best experiment out of them ones?
The watermelon phone charger one.
Wait, watermelon phone charger was great.
See what I mean?
Watermelon phone charger was brilliant.
We fucking wasted 18 minutes of everyone's life with that video.
I think we sent Roxburgh to the shop to get a watermelon.
Yeah, we did.
So we could charge.
And he came back and I just jammed the fucking iPhone, his iPhone charger as well. We didn't bring one. Yeah. It was his. So we jammed his iPhone charger into a watermelon.
No, he was grabbing batteries, and I gave him a call and was like, "Can you bring a massive watermelon for me?"
So
please?
stupid, man.
I'm amazed he got one.
All right, E-boys, you laugh, you lose.
I'm thinking
that was a shit. That was
everybody hated you. We were convinced that video was going to be the one where people were going to, and then it's on like 1.5 mil.
I think it's a D, because I think it was like it was very last minute. It was like, oh, the green screen ones did well. Let's just do that, but we find the clips instead. And I think that was like it came through that it wasn't really like our content as much.
Yeah, shout out Joe Squared for I nabbed that from them.
I remember the fucking. I think back to my clips though; they were really funny. Like no one else found them funny, but the Hagrid getting shot was so good, and then the pigeon that gets fucking fingered. I found that really funny. And turns around and goes, "Ah!" Like I love that.
My favourite one is the one I made of the carling.
The carling was great.
Music in the background.
People tagged me. People still tag me in that video.
Totally devoid of any real sense of humour. That D. That can't go higher than a D.
Yeah, no,
it's a D for me.
It can't. I just don't know why it did so well.
E-boy, the green screen
subscriber edition.
One. I'm saying that's like a D.
I'd vote C. It was just kind of a bit of a filler video, right?
I'm saying
because it was the audience.
I'm saying D. I don't think.
Oh, D. Oh, sorry. I thought you said B.
No, D.
I think green screen Million Square Special is an F because we didn't make that. They did, and they were terrible.
Yeah. I can get behind that. Fuck them boys.
Fuck the audience.
Fuck everyone
fuck the
listening
fans.
to this right now.
It couldn't be our fault.
Yeah, it's not our fault that those guys aren't funny. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Podcast listeners, you're different. You were built different. But the people on that channel, you're not the same.
Right, I track a challenge. Again, I'm thinking A here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was really good.
Kieran fucking Carlin, man.
Yeah.
The bit where you get out the fucking lines.
You what?
The lines on the table.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that was good.
This is what I mean. These kind of moments were like similarly chaotic to the takeaway video, and I think that was like that's one of our best moments is when that chaos comes through.
It's also missing some really good moments.
Does it lose points because we put too many tits in the thumbnail and it got a bit clapped?
No, I
we still think on content alone it's A?
I think it's A.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's A.
I don't think it's S because I think it is worse than the takeaway video, but like.
And we cut the guitar clip from that where Will smashed me over the head with the guitar.
Oh yeah, I remember
that. Got removed.
I used it in my video.
Yeah, you used it. You definitely tweeted it at me, but we cut it from the video just because like I think it just came across as almost bullying. I asked you to do it.
Almost.
All right. Would I lie to you? I think that's got to be a B.
The Catman, the Catman reveal.
Oh, Catman is iconic. Catman is iconic.
I cannot believe that still.
I'd even think A on that, you know?
I'm saying B or A.
I was between B and C on this one.
I'd vote A.
I'm between A and B.
I want to put Would I Lie to You in A just because I remember I really enjoyed that one.
Let's put it in A then.
It wasn't like high effort. It was funny and like it was. Oh yeah. It was
the reason why I drifted between B and C is because like. I don't really remember much of it, but now that you've said the Catman, I do remember that, so that would have raised me to a B.
Yeah. Original green screen video.
This is
I've got to say yes.
It's an icon of a video, right? Like it's like that pretty much set a precedent for how we act in pretty much every video since. I think that very much like established it.
There,
yeah.
To be fair, I'm seeing a good couple of S's in the remaining videos.
Oh,
like yeah. Like I think Cards Against Humanity is an S. I thought that was a great video.
It was.
If not, it's a very high A.
It was a good video. It was a good video.
And I'm saying the same for the Street Fights one.
Street Fights is S tier.
What? Street Fights is S tier?
Because it was so ridiculous. Because it was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous that we posted that video. We should never have posted that ever. Really.
Nah, your scale's fucked now. You can't level that with the fucking
I'm just saying that's
video.
the video I show to people when I'm talking about Eboys. Because I think it's so fucking funny.
I mean, it's when you show everybody our channel.
Yeah, I show them the chess video. I always I'm trying to prove to brands that we're very respectable.
I mean, I show them who's the funniest E-boy.
Right, all right, stick one at a time. Cards Against Humanity, all individually go your letter.
S.
A.
I
go B, so go A.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'd go A.
Because it was really funny, and then it did really well. Like, and people were like, "This is fucking funny." It was like when we kind of went into it thinking like green screen level of like that kind of humor, and that came through. But obviously, it wasn't us on green screens doing shit. It was just us saying things. Yeah. But there's like really good moments where like Alex's number is a card, and he gets given it, and he's just like, Why my number here? Why my number? And it's just like really good moments, really classic moments.
Uncensored, who's the funniest E-boy is even above S tier.
Yeah, it's double S tier, you know? Like
this is just us stroking our own cocks.
No,
like
I was gonna say like it is very even, and there's a few more coming up which I think go into the lower tiers. So
yeah, I think so.
I'm very happy with the E-boys video. If it was like an I'm Alex tier list, I'd put everything D and F. Because we're down there, but E-boys videos, I'm happy with putting some of an S.
Street Fights, I'd go A.
I'm saying S.
I really like Street Fights.
I think we're becoming very top heavy at this point.
I'm not. Yeah, we're. Yeah, look it, boys. We've made like 3 good videos.
But Street Fights is a good video. I could see some we're gonna knock down a bit, but the Street Fights one, I think it's
Street Fights is
great.
it's got to be an A. It's got to be an A. Come on.
I'd say A at least.
It was so funny.
If we put it in A though, I don't think Would I Lie to You is as good as Street Fights.
You don't think?
I think I'd move Would I Lie to You down there.
Yeah, I think if you put Street Fights in there, Would I Lie to You goes to B.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
And then I would possibly move Mastermind down to C. Because out of those 3, I don't think Mastermind is on the same level.
Okay, yeah, sure. I agree with that. What do you lot think?
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I zoned out. Sorry. So Mastermite's going down to C. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spot the Virgin. I'm saying
that was
I
good.
can't really remember many moments from it, to be honest.
No, I also think we're going to romanticize those early videos because they were when it was really exciting, and now it's
That's when we didn't hate each other.
Now it's fucking.
Now it's all
dead.
organized.
Now it's just a job.
Now we dread it.
Smaller version for me is
I'd say D.
D, yeah.
Because I just can't really remember much from it.
And in terms of like the early videos, it doesn't shine like compared to the rest of them. It's just kind of like, and then so many people have done it, and it's just a reaction video.
Yeah.
Like we didn't really contribute too much to it. Although there is that really funny moment where George realizes he's lost £500, and that is a very, very good moment.
It is also the 3rd most viewed video on the channel.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
For some fucking reason.
How many views is that? Like 2 million?
2.5 mil.
Oh my god.
It's only got 200k less than the. I mean,
Jesus,
obviously it was
that's a
second
lot.
up there. It's been up a bit longer, but it's.
I tell you what, the Roker meal was S tier.
Right, so you'll be seeing you'll be seeing a spot the video this week. Then everyone at home, I hope you're
Spot
looking
the
forward to
chess player.
Spot the coronavirus patient in the
that. In the side man.
in the
Football.
Did you hear what I said?
No. What are you...
I went in the side man. Right, what happens next?
I'm putting that in F. I don't think
absolutely.
F. I think.
That's my second video going in the F tier. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for that one, lads.
Because every option, right, in that video, by the way, that was my week. Every option was
right.
B.
Yeah, I remember this. People were doing it at home, and every single option was B.
And also,
Every single option.
the first one was so ridiculous, it was never going to be A. So, like, it was just obvious every time there was no game to play. Yeah, I fucked that one because I just thought it was funny. It was so... I remember enjoying that recording because of how bad it was.
I was seething. I was seething inside.
I enjoyed that.
OnlyFans Got Talent.
I'm saying D or C.
That don't feel like an Eboys video, right? That like I look at that and I'm like, that just. Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying like DC.
You know what it was? Is because the Eboys started with that video on my channel, which became about OnlyFans. We were like, right, we knew that worked. Let's just do that again, right? But it wasn't as good as the one with Nick Ocado, because we went into the Nick Ocado video not knowing that we were about to go on OnlyFans. So when that did happen, it was really funny.
Honestly. We just looked at people's genitals.
We did for a video.
We can't. This cannot go above a C. This cannot go above a C.
I'm voting D. That's my vote.
Yeah, OnlyFans Got Talent.
I'd
It's got to go D.
vote C. I'd vote C.
I would vote D on that one as well. But it is iconic. It is the first. So like,
It is the first, but I think it's good to see that we're
humble.
improved.
Yeah,
Probably.
that too.
right, what are we saying about room swap?
I love that. I'm saying A.
This one didn't really do it for me, and I had to clean
I
up
loved it.
fucking ages afterwards.
Yeah, no, I think Will and I are going to have very differing opinions on this one.
Yeah, I look at that and get angry. Like I see that thumbnail, I'm like,
I got rid of the fish tank yesterday.
I also abandoned James like halfway through filming because I had football on.
Yeah.
I'd go C because it's better than the ones in D's.
But
in D,
the moment when
a low C.
G comes in and films James strapping the Will and E cardboard cutout.
That's a good bit.
That was not like
It was
it
not.
annoys
It was
me
not
because watching that
portrayed
back-
as funny as it was when we were actually doing it.
I have not laughed like that in months. And that was like so funny doing that.
What people don't see is James would come back in the room like every 10, 15 minutes when he was waiting for you guys to get back. And like we weren't even filming, and he'd look at me, and I wouldn't know, and he just burst into tears laughing.
Because it was just like he was just kind of like standing there motionless, doing nothing, man. It was so funny.
It's so good, but it really wasn't portrayed as funny as it actually was, I think, which really sucks. But it was still a good bit. But
I
it
think
was
we
one of
can
those ones
agree
where you
that's a
had
C.
to actually be there for it to be as funny as it was, I think.
I'm saying it's at least a B.
I'm watching, sorry, I've just on my other screen, I've got OnlyFans Got Talent playing back. We looked so much fucking younger then. This fucking channel.
This channel's
Go share the
us.
screen. Share the screen.
I can't because it's on my fucking Mac.
Do I look a lot younger?
Yeah, George, mate,
I
you put on
aged?
about 5 years.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hell.
All right, so I'd vote C for a room swap.
Mine's B. I'll say it's a B.
I'm voting C for room swap.
What about you, Al?
Alex?
I think room swap. I don't know. I think a C.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know actually, because would I lie to you?
No, sitting on the fence. Come on.
C. Keep it in C.
I think Eboys Bake Off, when it comes to content, it is my favourite Eboys video.
Mm-hmm.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think it is necessarily as iconically funny as the top two, but I would put it in S. Sorry, have I just like massively sucked us off? I like iconically funny for us. Right?
Yeah,
for
by
us.
our standards of what
By our incredibly high fucking standards,
So
already at the
iconically
top of the
funny.
game, iconically on top of that, right? I think, but maybe I'm biased because it was my week.
No, but that was a very good video.
I think it's a B.
I think the preparation that went into that was brilliant. I thought the setup and how it worked was. I'd say A on that. Just purely on content, I thought it was really good.
And big credits to Theo Baker. He was very, very good as well.
Yeah.
Theo Baker really did pull through. I put so much work into planning that week, and I was so happy with the finished, like with the end result.
I'd bump it up. I'd bump it up for that alone. I thought that was really good. I'd go.
I think
A,
it's an
but
A.
That's my number.
I think I like the idea that there's two S tiers, so I will happily put it in A.
I think it's
because
A.
I don't
What
think
do you mean? Chess is coming up.
I think it's A, man. I really loved fucking Eboys Bake Off. I had a great, especially with the chickens. I loved doing that little bit when I cut through eating the packet of roast chicken.
I love how everyone's like reasons for putting stuff high is because I did this really funny bit. Because I remember I was.
That's why the green screen challenge is S for me, because I remember that really good one I did, and I remember looking at the watch time and it spiking on the one that I did.
Oh, the one you did. You're like, yes. Well then.
And on that note, I think the second green screen video, it deserves to be an S.
I
think
think
that one was really
the
funny.
thing is, it's so recent for me. I don't really know where it stands. Like, I wonder if I'll look back on it a few months from now and go, was the first one
Do you
better?
think it was as good as? Because it was like, it was good. I just think if we'd done that one first, we'd say that about that one.
Yeah.
Like if we'd had those.
Yeah, the response was very interesting to that video. People really loved it, but also, I also saw people equally who, just were like, oh, it's the same video again. I was like, well, it's not, but not really.
Yeah, fuck it though. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
I also really enjoyed.
I'll say
I really
yes.
enjoyed the shoot day on that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good fun. That was good.
Yeah,
fun.
the
And there
pictures
was
were good.
The fucking scouse cunt who
was on the door.
Studio it was. There was a bell end. The guy who owned the studio. I'd say A because it was kind of like a repeat.
Yeah, I think it was an A.
I'm also thinking A but I also think it very much like established the green screen shit for us. We got a lot of comments being like, this should be a monthly thing. This should be a series. So like,
It
I
can't
think
be.
people-
No,
It
no,
really
that
can't
studio
be.
shouldn't.
Oh, you guys, we can't make 10 videos in a row that all focus on people who are less fortunate than everyone else.
Yeah, it's a fine line to walk. How many would you say we cut out before the final product there?
There was a few, weren't there?
I'd say like we lost about 25%. And we just cut what we just said. So
Yeah,
there you go.
actually, yeah. Which, in true green screen fashion, 25% of it gone.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I think A. I would kind of agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't think it was. I think because also a lot of the tones and a lot of the jokes were repeated. So it's like, but we only ever have so much to say, right? Like, we cover as many bases as possible.
And there is also only so much we can really leave in. Like, a lot of people really it's, really like that. But also there is still boundaries. You may not believe that, but there is. We do set them.
I think the whole point of that video is to be like, it's to push the boat out as much as like we can on an individual
Make
basis.
each other look horrendous. The joke is that you're making the other person look like they believe those horrendous things.
But the thing is like a lot of people may not see that.
The green screen video is very hard to talk about. So let's just put it in A tier and leave it.
We're like, okay, let's actually start talking about the ones we cut. No, let's not do that.
Oh, man.
All right, boys, the fabled one. There we go. All right, tier list completed. Thank you
S
very much.
tier for chess.
No,
I
leave
think-
it there.
Nah.
I think
it's
C.
No, I think it's S. I think it's definitely S.
I think it's a C. I think the content was good. We fucked the SEO, but I think the content was pretty funny.
Does it go down? I've been asked on my stream, by the way. Does it drop a tier when I when I rotate my chair and you can clearly see the lightsaber still in frame.
Yeah, I want that fucking lightsaber.
You're not getting it, man. I want my sword back first.
I will come over and trade it.
By that, you're going to stab me.
No, I will trade it.
The fact you're going to stab me with my sword.
Yeah, that fucking NES is supposed to be mine. George, out of the goodness of my heart, you can keep the NES thing, just officially. I'll release any claim on that. Just.
All right, thank you, Will. Thank you, I appreciate that. I love my NES.
He's got my sword, you bastard. He's got my sword.
I'm having the lightsaber.
I'm actually going to go buy another one. So,
cool.
Maybe I will give it to you.
Yeah,
I'll
bring you the sword and we can swap.
Yeah, we could do a trade. I was gonna go buy the Darth Maul one.
I already gave away something in that video. I gave the there was a comment being like, "Oh wow, it's so nice of James that he gave George the Pokemon cards and then he lost them." And I was thinking like, wow, everyone's just think I'm a good Samaritan, but I actually just did it because we needed the chess match.
Yeah, but also not just that, right?
Will and
It's not like you gave away the tin guitar or the lightsaber. You gave away £3 worth of Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
but they were 500 at the time.
At one point, they were expensive.
Going into the video, by the imaginary value put on them, they were £500.
Well, it wasn't the imaginary value, mate. It was what I paid for them.
I can't believe that.
It was a real fucking...
If you'd have just bought a Pokemon, like if you just gone into a shop and bought a Pokemon, to be fair, buying a Pokemon, have you been into a shop? It's still like £5. But, you know, if you'd have just lied, I wouldn't have known.
Can I just say, we've actually done this really evenly. But this is a very
yeah, I think that's very balanced.
Because there is more in the bottom 3 tiers than in the top 3 tiers by one.
And that shows how shit we are.
And in the middle tier, there's more in the top 2 than the middle 2 and the bottom 2, but not by much. So I think we've done a good job. Actually, no, there's the exact same amount in the top 2 and the middle 2, and then the bottom 2 has one less.
Yeah, I think that's. I look at that and I don't think I've got any gripes with that. You know.
No, I think that's a solid tier list.
Do you reckon we'll ever reach S tier ever again?
So, share us your tier lists at home, not the one where you rank us all individually though. Just do it for the videos.
I won't. Yeah, I won't look at them. They'll hurt. They will
really
hurt my feelings. So I'll leave that out.
Shall we move on from the tier list?
Yeah, well, I think we
what's
smashed
the
it.
fucking topics for today?
The TikTok ban.
Yeah, the TikTok ban.
Oh, mate, is it banned? Is it not?
Wankers. No, they're not. It's not going, is it? It's just getting bought by someone.
It's still quite complicated. So, from what I've gathered, Oracle.
Alex Elmsley on the inside of the deal.
On the inside information,
live.
everybody. From what I've gathered, it's being bought by Oracle, and was it Walmart? I want to say Walmart.
I don't know. I've been told, well, from what I've heard, Oracle have bought a section of it and they're
20%, and they're gonna store the data. Yeah, of course they are, mate. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And then, but China still need to accept it, and if China say no, then it's mudded again.
What, Tencent?
Yeah, that people. If they don't accept it, then it doesn't matter, from what I've been told. Right. So it's one of those things where, like,
are they selling their whole company to the
just 20%?
Are they forcing? Right.
So it's
it's like they want the data to be stored in America because American companies are so trustworthy.
Those American bastards.
It's amazing, isn't it?
They're slimy as fuck.
And then people are now going over to Triller, I'm pretty sure. But then it's come out that Triller...
My Triller!
It's come out that people... I fucking hate you. It's come out that Triller's numbers are like even more inflated than TikTok's allegedly are. Like, apparently...
I don't think that was the issue with TikTok. I think the issue with TikTok was the
issue really is that they're Chinese to the Americans.
Yes, yeah, but as in terms of...
Good that you added to the Americans there.
Yeah, not to us.
That came out wrong, but you know what I mean.
TikTok's Americans for the Americans only. How deep could the whole go?
It made me think, because a lot of people... I think I'm not going to miss it. If it was to go completely, right, I wouldn't miss it because I don't use it, right?
Would you not?
I use it every day, man.
Well, I think maybe I'd miss it because of the video ideas, you know?
Loads of video ideas.
Video ideas in it, and I love that. But, like, in terms of the actual app, I don't think I'd miss it. Because you kind of go and it would enter this kind of like rose-tinted lenses stage, where it's like looking back like all the old Vine compilations and like shit like that.
Did you have Vine?
Vine was, I'm just gonna say I wasn't into Vine.
It's the best fucking social media platform there is right now, TikTok.
Yeah, I agree. I generally
clear
agree
of
with
Twitter.
that.
Twitter just gives you depression. It's shit. Fucking.
Yeah, I hate Twitter.
No one uses Facebook. Instagram's just full of fucking vain cunts. TikTok's genuinely funny. Like I sit through TikToks and enjoy my time. Like I have a good time scrolling through. It's so much better.
I don't watch YouTube videos anymore. I only watch TikToks because it's quicker. You know if you're gonna you know if you're not gonna like something. It reminds me. I used to sit on Vine for about. I would get to bed about midnight. I'd sit on Vine. I'd get off Vine at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't even realise the time had gone. And that's what TikTok's like. It's like a. That's why it's so great. But the one thing about TikTok from a creator point of view, not even just as an app, you can really be. Me and George were talking about this the other day. You could really be anybody and do well on that app. And I don't know if you can do that anymore on other platforms.
So you think it's like the most accessible, right?
It is the most accessible.
It's the easiest one to go from 0 to 100 on, for sure.
Yeah, like you could put basically no effort in and get like 1 million followers, whereas on YouTube, you kind of need to grind it out for a while. Whereas on TikTok, you could post a few TikToks, they bang, you get 100k followers.
And look, it is debatable whether there are some people who have 1 million followers and they translate. There are some people who have 1 million followers and can't even get 3k on Instagram. Like that is the issue with an app that's so easily accessible. Is it also devalues that amount of fame you can get from that app, but also it's very useful, isn't it?
Talking about banging on TikTok. Fucking the Wave House. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The fucking numbers on those reveals.
Carmi Sletto is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, and then it turns out to just be the social climbers.
Their YouTube videos are usually, they seem quite low effort. They just do it. Never really seen. It's fucking good on them. They've seen like they've got this nailed.
Yeah.
It's like the aesthetics and the content of it, and there's helicopters coming down. Whoever's behind it, genuinely, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, who the fuck's funded this? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Yoke Agency. They're like a TikTok. Something, I don't know. I had a look at it. Yeah, like a TikTok fucking influencer agency.
Yeah. Ryan, our manager, please get us a helicopter.
You know, there's been like 5 new houses.
One of them has over 50 million views.
30, bro. 35 million on some of them.
50.
The girl in the back.
50.
Oh, 50. Fucking hell. I thought you said 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 mil.
Right.
That's a whole 500 quid from TikTok.
Creative fund.
Yeah, no, that's a big bag. That's some good pocket money there, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell.
Hang on, I'm going to see how much I've made off the TikTok creator fund.
Do you want to check? Do you want to check our TikTok creative fund?
I'm going to have a look how much I've made. I've had it activated for like probably about like a few weeks.
While you're looking, I'll say that I don't really watch TikTok. I mainly do the stuff I'm watching at the moment is Cambodian men building swimming pools.
Yes,
and
but those
knives.
videos bang though.
I've been watching a lot of like knife restoration content at the moment. Like these like 12-minute videos of people just like taking really old rusty knives and making them really sharp and like cutting paper and stuff, and I fucking live for that shit, man.
George, how do you check this?
You go on pro account, you go like to your settings, pro account, then TikTok creator fund. Okay, guess how much I've made in the last month or so off my near 1 million follower TikTok account.
How many views?
Just a wild guess. I'd say it's probably like I don't know how many views exactly, but it's a 1 million view account. Like 1 million subscriber YouTube channel probably makes a lot more than this.
Yeah, let's not say just about how much 1 million subscriber.
Yeah, no,
TikTok
give it a
YouTube
guess.
account.
Though. Give it a guess how much I've made.
Yeah, give it a good guess, James. James, give it a good guess.
I reckon like £30.
Well,
I saw your TikTok where you had 15 quid behind you.
yeah.
So I'll say, James, how much did you say? 30?
30.
I'll go 37.
Alex?
Well, I've just looked at mine, so I'm going to say you've got at least 50 quid.
No, I've £26.73.
Fucking hell.
How much have you got, Al?
20 quid?
Oh, not bad, eh?
I'll take that.
Go on, the boys.
That's a sandwich and a bit. Well, not one sandwich. Sorry, I'm not spending 20.
That's a sandwich, I believe. I believe that's a sandwich. That's how out of touch you are. You think a sandwich is 20 quid.
Alex, how much is a pint of milk?
18 quid. I don't give a fuck.
Nice little sandwich.
Oh, fuck me.
Fuck's sake.
I can't believe I said that.
That could get me a fucking bagel.
It's a singular bagel. It's one of my caviar and cream cheese bagels I've been having ordered in from
With gold
Cambodia.
leaves.
Fucking hell. Sorry.
That's so funny.
I fucked myself there, really, haven't I?
Alex made more than that on Twitch in 3 seconds of being live.
Yeah, that is true.
You make that without going live.
Yeah, no, true.
Fucking James was sat on call the other day and he got gifted 100 subs. He wasn't even streaming.
Who?
He got gifted 100 subscribers. He just sat there.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Oh, fucking
100 subs.
100 subs off stream.
That's 500 quid, right?
Well, it costs 500 quid, yeah.
Is he scranning? Is he fucking scranning?
Yeah, he's gone for a shit, he's scranning, he's fucking Bear Grylls.
This is a 20 quid sandwich.
Right, it was my 20 quid sandwich. It was my
Because I was talking about TikTok and the fact that people were going to miss it and that I wasn't, and although that started a big tangent, we passed Desert Island discs.
Did we actually?
In podcasts on Spotify.
Take that, Mum. I told you it was shit.
Make sure you're listening to this on Spotify if you're not. So maybe just go and finish this episode on Spotify. Why not?
Oh, I've got something to talk about this actually. So carry on.
Go on.
I was wondering if you were on a desert island and you could bring one thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What would you bring?
Vibrator.
Okay.
Flashlight.
Right.
I was going to say it really
Go on, yeah.
No, come on. Come on. Come on.
So you
No, say
can.
it. Say it, we'll meet it.
Because
All right, welcome back to the Eboys podcast. That bit also got cut out.
I was gonna say Pokemon Emerald.
well, no console. Just sat there holding the fucking.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's got muted. We can mute it. We won't cut it. We'll mute it. We'll mute it.
All right.
And don't fucking leave it where people can. If Bryce, who edits
can't we
it,
leave
if,
that in?
if
It's a
people
joke.
can lip read me, then you're a
It's a joke.
bastard. Fucking hell. I don't know. What would I actually take with me?
Yeah, come on, some serious fucking answers, not just dildo vibrator. Come
A
on.
vibrator would be pretty. Okay.
I don't know, man.
I honestly don't know.
A ball. I'll just bring a ball.
A ball.
Yeah, generally just a football.
What, like that Wilson one?
Yeah, like Wilson. I just bring a big. But I just do keepy uppies.
Are there power outlets on this island?
Yeah, there's just watermelons you can plug in.
Yeah, no, yeah, there's watermelons, mate. Don't worry about it.
Watermelons.
Because if there's a power outlet, I'll take my Switch.
Yeah.
If not, I've got to be something
I'll
better
inquire
than
with Jeffrey Epstein. I'll see if he's got power outlets.
Could you have like an unlimited supply of stuff?
An unlimited supply.
Wait,
So it's one thing.
come on, guys. I mean, I don't own the island here.
If no, but like instead of just being like, oh, I'll bring some bread. Can I have an unlimited supply of bread?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
Alright,
actually,
cocaine.
I got a better one. Oh.
To be fair, that would pass the time.
Fucking yeah, and you could see yourself off early probably. Because I mean, if you wouldn't want a long life on an island,
What about a gun?
Nah.
you what?
A gun, one bullet.
Oh wow.
That's two items,
Jesus,
Alex.
give me that right now. Actually,
Yeah, that's right. So a knife.
Off.
That's probably not the best way to kill yourself.
a
with
knife to put in the.
What would you take, James? Has anyone flipped this back on you yet?
I'm saying you could take your guitar, wouldn't you, James?
No, I said Pokemon Emerald, didn't I?
Oh, right, yeah.
Because I
Oh,
think
oh.
as games go, Pokemon Emerald's one you can just put hours and hours into.
I'd love one with like all of when you used to go, you had to go to an event and it would let you go and get like to the Mew Island. I would kill for like just one of those with all of that unlocked.
Oh mate, I'd love that. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, talking about games like that, I got a new game. Well, it's not necessarily new. It's have you seen the Mario re-release?
Oh, mate.
Yeah, no, I've seen people playing that on stream.
I played Mario Galaxy for the first time. Fuck me, what a game.
Mate,
good.
unbelievable
Good,
game,
really
that
good.
one.
The annoying thing about Galaxy is you finally get that, like, have you got the flying Mario yet?
Isn't it Tanuki Mario, the one with the propeller on the head?
No, there's one that like literally you like fly around.
Yeah, like isn't he?
I'm not that far into it.
Oh mate, as soon as you unlock that, you won't leave the main area because you can there's a bit in the main area where you can just get the flying one and fly around that little planet.
Yeah.
And it's honestly the funniest.
Yeah,
It's fun as stuff.
I've literally put a few hours into it. But it's also got 64 on it.
Yeah, Mario 64, which was probably one of the first ones I ever played.
Mario 64 is a sick one. It's got Sunshine on it as well, but I haven't played that one.
I couldn't play that. I couldn't do it as a kid. I got really frustrated and sacked Sunshine off because you're supposed to like clean the town up with all the gunk in it.
I think so. I've never played it.
I remember getting really frustrated that I couldn't do it and sacking it off.
What did you guys think of the Mario game on the Switch? I can't remember what it was called now.
Odyssey. I didn't really play it that much.
Odyssey's really beautiful.
really
It's a really
short.
beautiful
It was a
game.
really short
And it's a
game.
really
Really-
beautiful game as well. Like, it's the only game that I actually play. Well, it's like it's shaded very nicely.
I always feel like Mario games really get you into, like, I feel like I'm part of it. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's just like the general vibe of it, but when I'm in like the water area, I feel like very like tropical.
There's something,
I don't know.
about Nintendo games that is quite.
Fuck you, Will. I see your fucking smarmy little face. Just because I just go, oh, James enjoys something. That's something to laugh at. Fucking horrible.
No, I agree. There is something about that. With Nintendo games have a very familiar feel, which is why I really like them. I was actually going to go back and buy. I think it's Super Mario U or the Builder one. I do actually want to plug my Switch, and I got it out today.
I like Mario. What's it? Mario
Maker.
Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. That's so good. I played it on the plane for like 10 hours. I didn't even realize it was 10 hours went by.
I want to. I think I might start streaming it because I used to stream Odyssey for a bit, but I kind of gave up.
I think I'm going to stream my Skyrim, because I really love fucking Skyrim. I love that game.
Skyrim's a sick game.
An arrow in the knee.
Yes, some great ones.
That wasn't the meme,
No.
was it? That wasn't the meme.
Yeah, it was.
And then I took an arrow in the knee.
But then I took an
I think
arrow in the knee.
there was. Yeah, I'm just saying my execution wasn't exactly.
An arrow in the knee!
I think that's exactly how he said it.
Yeah, he's from Wales.
Fuck it hell. Oh
That's a
man.
good game.
What else has been going on at the moment? Kanye West.
What about him? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he released his record deal stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
I didn't read it. It was too long.
Very funny when he posted Kanye West contract.pdf as a singular worded tweet.
Yeah.
I was rolling at it, and then he then tweeted out Kanye West .mp3. It was like, mate, this is not how this works. Oh man, poor guy. I understand though. It's ridiculous that musicians don't really truly own their music.
Well, there's multiple types of deals you can get, but a lot of them, the label, especially if they get people early on, they just own them. It's fucked.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Some people finesse it big time, don't they? Like Frank Ocean.
Oh, he finessed it massively with Endless.
What'd he do?
So he had one deal left on his thing. I think it was with Apple.
Mhm.
And he basically had Blonde coming up, but he told Apple that he basically had this full, it's like a 40-minute video on fucking, I don't know if it went out on streaming service or whatever, and he basically dropped Endless with Apple, got out of his deal, and then the next 2 days, so it was just this fucking like visual album. It had went with a video. It was like a 40-minute long music video. And then 2 or 3 days later, dropped Blonde, like his actual album, and was just free of his deal and completely independent. And it obviously Blonde is.
I think he got
Blonde.
20 million
Oh my
for it as well.
God. That is so smart.
Genius. Unbelievable play.
Because I imagine what was it called? Finesse? Oh no, sorry, that you just said he finessed them. What was the first album called?
So the first one
Endless.
called Endless.
Right.
Endless.
Endless. So he releases Endless and everyone's a bit confused, and then Blonde comes out a couple days later, pretty much.
Mhm.
That's
let me
so
He
good.
basically made like a fake album, pretty much.
Because that's such good marketing as well. Because people would have been like really questioning that, and then imagine just like fucking hitting them with something you know is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And plus,
it's unbelievable.
there's fucking bangers on Endless as well.
For real.
Yeah, he doesn't make anything that isn't
Right.
good though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes of Frank Ocean music. It's not gonna. It's bad.
It's all
No.
good, really. He's just he's unbelievable. It sucks. The Kanye stuff sucks because he makes unbelievable music, but he's constantly complaining about stuff. Yeah,
He just wants his masters back, right? And it won't entertain the conversation.
yeah, pretty much. Or maybe they do, and he just doesn't. You have no idea with that man, really, do you?
Mm-mm.
It's hard to tell what's going on.
There's so many
thought
there's
that-
so much like taking advantage of in a lot of these like industries that rely on younger talented people.
Did you see? I saw a lot of people replying to his tweet being like, "Your division of a record label try to do the exact same thing to me. Like you try to do this to me."
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people, artists replying to him saying,
Which
it.
isn't a
Doesn't surprise me.
No.
Doesn't surprise
No.
me. But it's always like the way I see a lot of like the UK content creator stuff as well. Is it's like there's a lot of people just trying to take advantage of people coming through. Like when you
Well, like the MCN.
yeah, like the fact that networks are a thing, which is just like a whole fucking. I mean, I don't even know if I can fucking talk about this, but I think MCNs are a bunch of scammers.
Oh yeah,
Like,
well, a lot of them
this whole
were
idea
like
you need an MCN for protection.
old school machinima. Like
Ooh.
it's like
Oh, those guys were con artists.
well versed, like people who made you pay to get into MCN so they could take your money. There's all that type of stuff there, and then you got exclusive people who sign you exclusively to talent agencies, and then don't get you any work. It's
I remember another creator coming up to you, Alex, won't name them, and like offering you to be a part of their network, and they were going to make you pay to be in it. Like it wasn't like they were taking a percentage.
Shady that was, George.
Yeah,
Shut up.
and they pay them a fee to be in their network.
I was a part of a
sense.
network that didn't pay me for a whole year. And that's why Back to
It's
Nothing. That's why
nuts.
Back to Nothing happened, because
They still owe you like
still owed $4,000. Because that's why Back to Nothing happened, because I just had my entire year's income. I lived off my first payment of that. They gave me my first payment, and they didn't pay me for 9 months. So I worked for 9 months, videos every 2-3 days at that point, and then I managed to somehow get about 80% of it back, and then they ended up running off with the last whatever. Never saw it. Don't even know where they are now. And the same people asked me to come work with them again. They still owed me like $4 or $5,000, and they asked me to come work with them again. And it's wild. It's wild.
Then you have like the agencies that take on brand deals and don't disclose the cut they're taking.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've heard fucking horror stories of like deals that have been worth up to 10 times more than the person ended up getting paid, and that to me is just insane. Like it's. But if like corporations can get away with this shit, they do it. It's nuts.
Because if people don't know, then people don't know. Like you're not. How are you expected to know? Nobody tells you what you're actually worth. Because why would they? Because then they can't finesse you.
Yeah. Well, no, some people do.
Yeah, some people.
No. There are definitely good people out there, and I think we now work with them.
Yeah, we're surrounded by goods.
No, by good people. Yeah.
Solid.
That's
Shout
why.
out Stuart Jones.
Yeah.
Shout out After Party.
Yeah.
Shout out me boy John Bailey. Shout out who else? Ryan P.
I've got a guy called
Fucking-
Paquito who's really nice.
Yeah, fucking everyone who's done us a solid. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and that's
Appreciate that.
why we can get the Eboys mansion. 20 million quid it's going to cost,
Yeah, no.
and it's going to be unbelievable.
And we're all doing one brand deal on our main channels, and we got the 20 mil ready. So let's go.
Yeah, and then we quit. So it's that's how it should be, to be honest. Fucking
Oh, Harry Hugo. Sorry.
Yeah, go agency.
There's one more.
Anybody who
Great
doesn't get
agency,
mentioned is going to be right.
Sorry, yeah, no,
Right,
no,
they're going to be
there's
writing.
someone else I
They're
know.
going to be writing Ray Channel Legends a big blacklist.
Oh, fucking Misfits management.
No,
we
you said-
did
you
say
said
Ryan.
P.
Yeah, we
Okay,
should buy
okay, yeah.
They really should have come first, really.
Fuck Ryan.
Thank you for doing everything that you do for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Fucking hell, yeah. Did you see the James Bond news? I don't know if any of you. James Bond is one of those
Tom Hardy?
things that I've never really.
I could hardly believe the news.
That's great from you. Yeah, I've never been a big. They're good films, but I'm not like, oh, Bond.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty average films except for Casino Royale. I think Casino Royale's a fucking sick film.
Skyfall was sick. I really liked Skyfall.
Skyfall was good. But I think Casino Royale is just like head and shoulders above like all the others.
I don't
I'm
know.
not asked about them.
Idris Elba, Rob though.
That's all. Is that the ones with Mads Mikkelsen in it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's sick. He's such a good villain.
I don't know, man. Idris Elba
was
though,
brilliant.
like, did he? So I just see Gammons arguing about it.
Yeah, I think he make a good Bond. I think he declined it though.
That's what I heard.
I think he's just obvious. I think he's too obvious. Tom Hardy. It's just like,
Yes.
yeah, that makes sense. But it's like, I swear he's already played characters like that in the past. So it's just kind of like,
That was the thing.
They should give it to someone like Rob Brydon or something. That one would really throw it left field.
oh yeah, no, someone
James
who-
Acaster. That would be fucking.
James,
Hello,
someone who you really wouldn't expect it from. You know, like
I'm Bond.
Yeah,
I'm Bond,
that would be
baby.
good. Because it's all just the same movie over and over again, right?
or maybe give it to someone really young. Give it to someone who's like 18 and make it like fucking different. Like it's just like the same like
Tom Holland.
Yeah, like Chi with a C.
mid-30s established it's all on a green screen. Mid-30s established like actor where it was like, I feel like if you could bring in like an 18-year-old and have like the come up story, I feel like you could actually do something different.
No, I feel as though that's the character though. Like he's like a.
Yeah, but there's only so many times I can see like, he's come back from retirement. He's not what he once was. He's got to relearn his old tricks.
Where's Bond? Where's Bond been for the last 5 years?
Why don't you teach someone the tricks? You know what I mean? Why don't you teach someone the tricks? Like, I think that's.
But is that a different movie?
So basically, James Merritt wants to watch Kingsman again. So.
Oh, fucking that second one is so shit. The
Awful.
first one's class. The second one, it starts like.
The West Virginia.
But he fingers her and fucking puts a chip in her fanny.
But the first one's a parody, and then the second one isn't a parody anymore.
It isn't a parody. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It was like a real spy film.
We went to go see that in the cinema, didn't we, Alex? The one with the nice sofas and that.
We did see that in a weird cinema, didn't we? It was a weird cinema.
Well,
It was like this.
the Everyman.
It was an Everyman.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like, but the room was so small. It was like a living
Yeah.
room.
Is that the one with beds at the front? Because those are sick.
No, it was a small one.
It was a big curtain. It was a curtain, and it was.
But it was in what area was it? It was
one in
like it was
Canary.
near.
Yeah.
No, it was near King's Cross,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, you went to the one in Brunswick Centre.
Maybe. But
Russell
it was really
Square.
small. It was probably about the size of like a medium to large living room.
I used to live a 3-minute walk from there.
It's interesting seeing it there.
Drop the address.
Yeah, go on.
Fuck, what was it called?
Okay, don't drop the address.
Was it the one above McDonald's?
No, this was a Halls. It was no, because that's in actually no, I can't say where that is because there's only one place above a McDonald's where that was. But yeah, no, I lived in Russell Square, so that's right by there.
I've put a topic down on the list that
Ooh.
I wanted to have a talk
Yeah, go
about.
on.
Fucking hell, first time
did
for
you-
everything.
All right.
Thank you for watching the Eboys podcast, everyone. I'll catch you.
No. Come on. What you saying?
I've been talking a lot in this episode.
You've done a
alright?
good job, mate. Well done.
Well, yeah, well done.
All right.
You've earned your cut back.
Huh? Did you see the Paris Hilton documentary?
Oh yeah.
No,
she
what was this
I watched
about?
a bit of it.
I'm making a video on it, so can you not spoil it if you're gonna talk about it?
Well, I'll just talk about like the general theme. Like
Okay.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton's a character, basically.
Yeah.
Like
She like ran away and shit.
She's friends with Tana Mojo, isn't she?
No. She's like a genuinely like it's like a character she's been playing for like 20 years,
Oh.
and she's like actually like really clever or something.
That's wild.
You talk to people that like, because I mentioned this to Aria because I saw that it's a character, right? And I mentioned this to Aria and I was like, yeah, anyone who actually has watched it for that long and has actually looked into it has known that for a long time. Like, it's like people watch it not because they're watching someone stupid, it's because it's almost like a parody of stupid people, which I find like quite interesting.
Still, it's crazy how like she's been going like over 20 years, and it's like and she's still managed to keep up this like act.
Yeah.
A lot of people have like still been like, oh yeah, she's just like a stupid like.
She's a businesswoman. She's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Like, she's genuinely fucking smart.
Apparently, she fixes like wartime radios as a hobby.
What?
That's something I
Right
heard.
now, fuck off. No, that's too.
No, I'll find an article. I'll find an article.
What? That's got to be like an Onion article or something, right?
Another layer of
no.
irony where she puts out a documentary which also is bullshit. So there's just layers and layers and layers.
And yeah, she's like, and that was also a character. How many more have we got? Like, just keep fucking
The
going.
next one
Add
she
more
goes,
and more.
I don't really, idiots. I don't really fix wartime things. Here's me flying. I'm part of the Red Arrows. Just so ridiculous. Oh man, do you know what? Talking about people who are fucking ridiculous. Did you see Wayne Lineker's Instagram post the other day?
Oh, what a man. Fucking hell.
There's a BuzzFeed article about it, but I don't know how reliable that is.
I'm gonna find this.
Does Paris Hilton secretly restored vintage radios in her spare time? The truth is out there. Do you think if this is a quiz, George, I'm gonna flip.
No, I think it was something. I think it was like
It's a Reddit post.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something I heard and I thought was
Can
quite
you
funny.
imagine? Could you imagine? My car broke down on the autobahn in Germany.
Oh no, hey, guys, I've read to the end of the article. BuzzFeed News contacted Hilton's publicist to ask if she secretly restores vintage radios. They replied, she does not. There you go.
Oh, okay, all right.
Fucking.
I'm upset now. I thought that was well.
Absolutely mudded that story. Sorry, George.
It's a weird lie to come up with, though, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
it is. There's no smoke without fire there. Maybe
like-
secretly just a little bit, you know?
Maybe it's not vintage radios. Maybe it's like modern radios.
Like, there's no reason for someone to lie about that. Why would someone lie about Paris Hilton fixing vintage radios?
The publicist comes. The
What's
publicist
the
comes
game?
back and goes, "Never ever has she ever touched Auto Radio. Do not ever run that story."
This is defamation of character.
Yeah, it's a big lawsuit coming your way. Fucking
You
hell.
just ignore it, surely, if that came in. But they've publicly gone out their way to try and deny it, which makes me think it's true.
Yeah, it has to be real.
They asked her
Yeah.
publicist.
Maybe she's ashamed of it.
They asked her publicist, but she didn't reply. Radio silence.
All right, so thank you for watching the Eboys podcast today. It's been your boys, the Eboys. And anything to plug?
The England boys.
I've got merch coming out soon. If anybody wants it,
All right, thank you very much, guys.
internetsensation.shop. Please buy all my clothing. Thank you.
Bye.
Is that the end? All right. See ya.
Woo, 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 woo.